following presentation of the National Football League.
The frozen tundra of Green Bay, Wisconsin brings us inside historic Lambeau Field, where the Green Bay Packers, led by Jordan Love, take the field. On the other side, the Philadelphia Eagles, led by Jalen Hurts, a rematch of last week's Week 1 Brazil game. And we've got two top teams in the NFC battling it out here in the middle of the season, here in the frozen tundra of Green Bay, here in mid-November. Feels like 24 degrees outside. Could possibly get some flurries throughout the night here in Green Bay, as Week 10 Monday Night Football action is underway here from Lambeau. Eagles will start with the football, and they will start just across the 20-yard line. Good coverage there by Green Bay, and that'll bring out Jalen Hurts. Eagles coming off of their bye week after a big win against the New York Giants 2 weeks ago. See what they want to do here. It's cold out, so maybe see some more Saquon Barkley. We've been waiting for him to get going all season long. He's had his moments, but definitely not as productive as a year ago. Micah Parsons and this Packer defense looking to get to Jalen Hurts and company early and often in this game. First down, Philadelphia, starting at the 23. And they started off with a play fake and then a little shovel to Barkley, and Green Bay plays that one well. Just a yard on the pickup, and Hobbs comes up to make the tackle, and the game starts with a 1-yard reception for Saquon Barkley. Packers come in favored by 1.5 according to the sports book, but most of the bets are in favor of the Philadelphia Eagles. 2nd and 9, another play fake. Hurts fires downfield. What a throw, and breaking away. Jahan Dotson down the sideline and dragged down near the 10-yard line. A huge play for Philadelphia to start this game, and just like that, they flip the field. What a throw by Jalen Hurts, and then Dotson broke the tackle, and it was all she wrote down the sideline. First down to the 11. Now Dotson in motion after that big play. Hurts sets his feet on the slant. Devontae Smith takes it to the 5, and it's 2nd down from there. But what a start for this Eagles offense. The big play to Jahan Dotson. And now at the 5-yard line, all of a sudden looking to start very early here in Lambeau. Second and 4 from the 5-yard line. Hurts keeps it, running right side, meets a wall at the 5-yard line and brought backwards. Edgar and Cooper makes the play, and now 3rd down here for Philly. Third and 4 from the 5-yard line. They can get a first down at the 1. Again to throw Hurts. Spins away to his left, going to tuck it and run for the touchdown. What a start for Philadelphia here in Lambeau. And Jalen Hurts runs it in from 5 yards out. Philadelphia with the big play through the air. Jahan Dotson got him down to the 11-yard line. Few plays later, Jalen Hurts runs it in. And it's 6-0 Philadelphia with Jake Elliott looking to tack on the extra point. Not even 3 minutes into the game, and Philadelphia's got a 7-0 lead. So now we'll see how Jordan Love and company respond, coming off of that very tough loss against Carolina on the walk-off field goal by the Panthers. The Packers tend to play at the same level of their opponent. Coming off of that loss against Carolina, they beat the Steelers 2 weeks ago. And now we'll get a chance to see their offense after Philadelphia get down the field very quickly. And now we'll start with Jordan Love, 26 years old, 6'4", 219, the Packer quarterback, looking to lead his team past the playoffs and into the Super Bowl. They've got the team to do it, just lacking a little bit of consistency, and they're trying to find their footing here against a tough matchup in this Philadelphia team. 13 passing touchdowns on the year for Jordan Love, just 3 interceptions. He's over 2,000 yards coming in, 2,071 total yards, and they started off with a play fake. Jordan Love over the middle into tight traffic and incomplete. Looking for Matthew Golden, the rookie, and it's second down and 10. Josh Jacobs, that man right there, number 8. He's also been a workhorse this year when healthy. Got 10 touchdowns, second in the NFL behind Jonathan Taylor. Here's Love to the outside, and the pass is hauled in. There is Matthew Golden. His first catch is good for 9, and now third down and 1 on the way here on this opening drive. Matthew Golden, the rookie, had a decent rookie season, still looking for his first NFL touchdown. Got 23 catches for 262 yards. He averages 11.4 yards per catch, and now a sneak by Love results in a first down to the 35-yard line. Golden came into this game listed as questionable for Monday's game here against the Eagles, but he is in the lineup, and he makes the catch on second down, setting up the third down and 1 sneak by Love there. First down at the 35-yard line. See if we see Jacobs here for the first time tonight, and we do not. Play action and a bootleg. Here's Musgrave, and he makes the catch, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line after a pickup of 6 on first down. So Jordan Love starts off the game 2 for 3. He hits Matthew Golden for 9, and now a 6-yard completion here to Musgrave. Jacobs lowers his shoulder and fights his way forward for a first down. Tough run by Josh Jacobs and a first down. Gain of 6 yards, and that was a tough 6 yards for number 8. So first down up to the 46, a couple first downs on this opening drive for Green Bay. Here's Jacobs again, and this time he gets wrestled to the ground. Brought down by Michael Carter in the middle, and it's no gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 46. Here's Love on second down in the pocket, over the middle, and a strike to Matthew Golden into Philadelphia territory, and a first down for the rookie. His second catch on this opening drive. And what a throw that was by Jordan Love into a tight window. Working on Quinyon Mitchell is the rookie, and a first down throw by Jordan Love to his rookie receiver. Now first down up to the 37-yard line. Packers looking to strike here on offense. Here's Jacobs to the edge. And Josh Jacobs first down as he stiff arms Campbell. And a first down inside the 25. Packers march in the field now in response to the Philadelphia opening drive touchdown, looking for their own. And they're just outside the red zone now. First down to the 24-yard line here for Jordan Love. Quick throw, caught. Golden again. Close to a first down to the 15-yard line. Third catch on this opening drive for Matthew Golden, and he gains 9.5. And it's second and inches here for Green Bay as we hit the halfway point of this opening quarter. Second down and inches here for Green Bay. It's Jacobs right side for a first down. Campbell and Mitchell combine on the tackle, but it's a first down nonetheless for Green Bay just outside the 10. Josh Jacobs moves the sticks that time. Good balance on this opening drive by Green Bay. They've got a couple chunk plays through the air. Josh Jacobs looking good early. And now a first down for the Packers at the 12-yard line. Delayed handoff, Jacobs, nothing doing. Campbell in there again. And it's a loss of 4 on the draw play there for Green Bay. And good play by Campbell.
Back at the 16-yard line.
But really the first negative play for Green Bay on this drive. They've just marched the field. And now they're behind the chains, 2nd and 14. They can get a first down at the 2-yard line. Here's Love. Looking around, fires to the end zone. He had a wide open receiver in Romeo Doubs, and he missed him. 3rd down. Makuba was the closest guy there defensively, but there was just nobody there on Romeo Doubs, and Jordan Love just missed a wide open touchdown. And a 3rd down and long for Green Bay. The 2-yard line is where they need for a first down. Empty backfield here for Love. 4-man rush by Philadelphia. Love to the end zone, and knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Musgrave, and it's knocked away by Cooper DeJean, and it's 4th down. And the Philadelphia defense holds down here in the red zone.
Brendan McManus on for the Packer field goal. A 33-yard.
McManus on for the field goal, trying to make it a 4-point game early. And he connects with a flag down. Oh, did they hit the kicker? Wow. So it's an automatic first down for Green Bay. Inside the 10, it's first down and goal. What a mistake by Philadelphia. There it is. Wow. So first down and goal at the 8-yard line after the penalty. New life for the Packers here on drive number 1. Here's Jacobs up the middle. And Josh Jacobs pounds his way to the 3, maybe the 2-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal. From the 2-yard line, they go shotgun. Jacobs again, right side, and he meets a wall, shoulder down. Carter was the first guy in there, and now 3rd down and goal. Third down and goal. They need 3 yards here on 3rd down. Golden, the lone receiver to the right. Love looking around, stepping up in the pocket. Love going to run it for the touchdown. Both of these quarterbacks with rushing touchdowns to start this game. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying us up. Jeremiah Trotter, the linebacker in the middle, was kind of caught in no man's land there. If he goes after Love, he leads a wide open receiver. And then if he goes after the receiver, yep, you saw what happened right there. Jordan Love takes it in for the touchdown. Packers take advantage of the penalty. They had a field goal. Philadelphia had stopped them. They hit McManus on the field goal attempt, give them new life, and the Packers take advantage and tie the game. Tied at 7 here in Lambeau. What a start. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. That one almost took 8 minutes off the clock for Green Bay to get down there. 16 plays, 7:54 off the clock, and what a start. Philadelphia scored with barely 3 minutes gone by in that opening quarter, and Green Bay said, well, we'll make up for the time. And they took almost 8 minutes off the clock, half the quarter gone by. Brandon McManus on to send it away here for Green Bay, tied at 7 here in the opening quarter. From inside the 5. Out across the 20, watch out with the lane down the middle of the field, and he takes it all the way down to the 45. Big return there for Philadelphia on a short field in front of Jalen Hurts and company. They had a big strike. Jahan Dotson downfield. And the touchdown run by Jalen Hurts, tied at 7 now here with 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. First down at the 44-yard line, starting the drive after the good kickoff return. And they hand it off to Barkley. Fights his way to the 49. Pick up a 4 for Saquon Barkley. A guy that the Eagles are trying to get going this season. It's been a little bit of a slower start than we're used to for Saquon. He has just 4 touchdowns and just over 500 yards rushing. He averages 4.1 yards per carry. Kind of a slow start for him. On second down, Hurts sets his feet over the middle, wide open. Dallas Goedert to the 15. And another chunk play for Philadelphia in this opening quarter. And they take it into the red zone. What a throw by Jalen Hurts. Just sets his feet and lofts it over the middle to a wide open Dallas Goedert. First down and 10 at the 14. Empty backfield here for Hurts. Barkley lines up as a receiver at the top of your screen. A pump fake by Hurts. A throw by Hurts. Devontae Smith takes it inside the 10. Pickup of 7 to the 7-yard line. And it's 2nd and 3. Philadelphia knocking on the door again very quickly. Nick Sirianni in his bag to start this game. 2nd and 3 under center, or from the pistol rather, is Jalen Hurts. It's Barkley up the middle. Oh, big hit. Edgerrin Cooper delivers the blow, and now 3rd down and 2. Third down and 2 from the 5-yard line. Hurts over the middle. Pass caught. Dotson. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson, who had that big catch on their opening drive to set up the first touchdown, now brings one in for himself, and the Eagles take the lead. Just a simple slant route. Nothing fancy about it. They had Hobbs on the coverage. And Jahan Dotson beats him inside, and Philadelphia starts this game off 2 for 2 with touchdowns. Jake Elliott on for the extra point. Minute 38 to go in the opening quarter, and we're off to a hot start. 2 drives, 2 quick touchdowns for Philadelphia. That drive also took under 3 minutes. So 2 drives under 3 minutes each. And 2 touchdowns for the Eagles. Coming off of a long drive, Jordan Love. Over 8 minutes off the clock on their opening drive to score a touchdown. Now they'll have to respond again. Jake Elliott sends it away here for the Eagles from the 5-yard line. The return by Green Bay will take him out to around the 25. So here comes Green Bay back out on the field. Jordan Love led a good drive, full of balance. Ended the drive with a rushing touchdown for Jordan Love, and now they trail by 7 once again. First down and 10 at the 25. Here's a little awkward looking play as they fake the end around, and then Love got hit as he throws it out of bounds. Philadelphia snuffed out all that misdirection, and it's 2nd down after all of that. So 2nd down and 10 at the 25-yard line. And Jacobs right up the middle with a big hole. And Josh Jacobs gets 13 yards and a first down. When he gets the football, it's explosive. And Green Bay moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Under a minute to go in the first quarter. First down and 10 for Green Bay. Play action. Love stands in with time, dumps it off underneath. Dontavian Wicks makes that catch. And a pickup of 3 on first down. We will need one more snap before the end of the quarter. And it'll be a 2nd and 7 for the Packers offense. Empty backfield here for Love on second down. 4-man rush by Philadelphia. Love under pressure, out to his right, and he throws it out of bounds, incomplete. And we have an injury on the field. That's Luke Musgrave, the tight end, who is shaken up. So we'll see if Luke Musgrave is okay. We've got 3rd down and 7 here for Green Bay. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. And it could be the last snap of this first quarter here in Green Bay that has been very entertaining. Featuring a couple quick drives by Philadelphia, a couple big plays by Philadelphia to get down in striking distance. And Green Bay in the middle of drive number 2, but they got a 3rd down in front of them. Love to the outside, open and caught, and driving forward is Matthew Golden, the rookie, for a first down. Quinyon Mitchell couldn't bring him down before it was too late, and we've hit the end of the first quarter here in Green Bay. Start of the second quarter here from Lambeau Field. 14-7, Philadelphia has the lead. Couple quick drives for the Eagles to get in and score touchdowns. Green Bay working on their second drive still. They had an 8-minute drive on their first time to go down and score. Now this one's looking lengthy again. First down at the 49. Here's a screen to the outside, and Romeo Doubs shakes one tackle, and he's able to pick up a first down. Zach Bond shoved him out. But a first down for Green Bay to the 38-yard line. Here's Love with pressure coming. Stands in and fires a strike. Wide open Doubs inside the 5. First and goal. And we have an injured Philadelphia Eagle on the field. It's Phillips down and grabbing at his midsection. But what a play by Romeo Doubs, and he sets up first down and goal to go. First down and goal at the 4-yard line after the strike to Doubs, and an empty backfield here for Love on first down. Love pressured, pulls out. Picked up by a lineman way back near the 20-yard line is where he's going to be brought down. Jordan Love got hit from his blind side. And a lucky break for the Packers to maintain possession as Cooper DeJean came off the edge to strip Love. And now they're back inside the 20-yard line. Second and goal from the 21-yard line. Love over the middle, underneath to Wicks, and he gets minimal yardage, and now third down and long. Third down and goal back at the 17-yard line. We'll see how Green Bay wants to play this. Love stands in, goes to the end zone for Doubs, and it's incomplete. Good coverage in the back of the end zone. Alexander was there defensively, and it's fourth down. So disaster somewhat avoided by Green Bay. They could have turned the ball over, but they do have to settle for 3 now here in the red zone. Brandon McManus on to make it a 4-point game. Awkward snap, but a good hold, and the kick is good. .51 to go in the second quarter. 14-10 our score, and now Green Bay's defense will look to get a stop against this surging Philadelphia offense. Fresh off the bye, after they pounded the New York Giants 2 weeks ago, Green Bay coming off of a really tough loss against Carolina. Good return last time for the Eagles, and now out to the 26 is where Jalen Hurts will begin. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Philadelphia so far in this game. They've done it very quickly. Both of their drives have lasted under 3 minutes. They've had big plays. Jahan Dotson with the big play on the opening drive scored a touchdown at drive number 2. Here the big play to Dallas Goedert to set him up on their last drive. First down and 10 at the 26 for Jalen Hurts and company. And on first down, Hurts on the move right away, right up the gut, and Jalen Hurts gets a first down. He gets knocked down after 11 yards to the 38-yard line. Jalen Hurts a rushing touchdown in this game already. Devontae Smith and Jahan Dotson out there blocking for him. First down at the 38-yard line. Here's Barkley. And Micah Parsons meets him in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. Good play by Parsons, and now second down and 12. Edgar and Cooper was there as well for Green Bay. Second down and 12 after the loss of 2. Hurts under pressure, gets us off to Barkley, and Saquon Barkley fights his way inside the 40. And Jalen Hurts, well, I thought he was asking for help for a moment. He was just fired up. Third down and 5 on the Y. Packers defense looking for their first stop of the game with the crowd behind them. Hurts, here comes Parsons, gets away from him, and there goes Hurts. Inside the 40 before he's brought down. Jalen Hurts stepped up at the right time. Micah Parsons was breathing down his neck, and he gets a first down inside Packer territory. And Parsons kind of got messed up in the crowd. First and 10 at the 37-yard line after the scramble by Hurts. It's Barkley left side and still running as he goes to the 30-yard line. He got hit by 3 separate defenders at the same time, and he is able to muster out a few more yards after contact. And it's a gain of 6. Trips receivers to the right side on second down for Hurts. Underneath, caught by Goedert, and a first down to the 25. Dallas Goedert had the big catch on their last drive to set him down in the red zone, and he converts here to the 25. First down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's a quick throw. A.J. Brown, his first catch of the game, is good for 9. Tackled down by Evan Williams, the safety, and it's a gain of 9 for A.J. Brown on his first catch of the night. Second down and a yard. The throw Hurts on the move again. Slides down at the 11-yard line, and it's first down. And Jalen Hurts showing off his legs in this first half. And this time, more of a lengthy drive for Philadelphia, but still in striking distance. First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Here's Barkley, left side, big hole. Barkley fights his way in. Touchdown. What a run by Saquon Barkley. Huge hole up that left side. He got hit at the 4-yard line and just drug the defender in. And Xavier McKinney had no chance to bring him down, and that's 6 for Philadelphia. And Saquon Barkley gets in. Jake Elliott on for the extra point. And it is up and through. 21-14 Philadelphia. 9-play, 73-yard drive. And Saquon Barkley gets his 5th touchdown on the season. Jake Elliott on to send it away. And that's 21-10. 11-point lead for Philadelphia. Here's the return. Big hit. Quinyon Mitchell delivered the blow on that return. And now a first down here for Green Bay. Trailing by 11. 2 drives, a touchdown, and a field goal. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for Philadelphia. Just about halfway through the second quarter. In a high-scoring start. First down starting at the 24-yard line. It's Jacobs up the middle. Another big hole for Jacobs as he fights his way into the secondary down to the 40-yard line, and we have an injured Eagle. And Phillips goes back to the locker room. So a first down at the 39-yard line here for Green Bay. Just about halfway through the second quarter here in Lambeau. 21-10, Eagles have the lead. First down at the 39-yard line. Extra man on the blitz. Packers pick it up. Here's Dobbs, who can't make the catch. Good defense there by Cooper DeJean. He's been all over the place in this first half for the Eagles secondary, and now second down. With 7:32 to go in the second quarter. Second and 10 at the 39. Love with an extra man coming. DeJean bearing down on him. This one is caught by Dobbs. He stepped out, though, short of the first down. He had a lot of open field along the sideline, but he couldn't keep his feet in. And now third down and 3 on the way. And Cooper DeJean was right there in the mix again, chasing down Jordan Love. And now third down and 3 here for the Packers. 4-man rush by Philadelphia. Jordan Love going to run. A lot of room in front, and a first down as he slides down just shy of the 40-yard line. Both of these quarterbacks in scramble mode early, and it's a first down into Eagle territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Love over the middle and incomplete off the hands of Musgrave, who got knocked out of the game briefly on the last drive for Green Bay. Back in the lineup, and he can't make that catch. Second down, 6:20 to go in the quarter. Winter-like atmosphere here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Feels like 20 degrees here on the field. Here is Jacobs to the left, and Cooper DeJean can't bring him down, and Jacobs stepped out of bounds. 3rd and 5 now here for Green Bay. Third down and 5 at the 36-yard line. Here's Love. Pressured up the middle. Somehow got rid of it, and it's over the head of Musgrave. Looked like Jordan Love was facing the wrong way when he threw that ball somehow upfield. But nonetheless, it's 4th down. And now decision time here for Green Bay, down by 11. And they are going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 5, need to get to the 32. Love sets his feet, lofts it downfield. What a throw! Matthew Golden for the touchdown. His first NFL touchdown comes on 4th down here in Lambeau. What a throw by Jordan Love. He dropped it in perfectly. And Matthew Golden gets his first NFL touchdown on a Monday night in the most historic stadium in the National Football League. Beautiful. Fourth and 5 and a touchdown pass. Jordan Love to Matthew Golden. We've got ourselves a game, folks, here on a Monday night. 5:41 to go in the second. 8 plays, 76 yards. And the big strike to Matthew Golden for his first NFL TD. Brandon McManus on to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line. Makes a man miss at the 25, and then he gets belted at the 26-yard line. So here comes Philadelphia back out on the field. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley finished off the last drive with a touchdown. 5 carries, 20 yards in that TD. We've got ourselves a game here at Lambeau. 21-17, Philadelphia has the lead. And their offense has looked unstoppable. Jalen Hurts running around like crazy. And we'll see if the Packers defense can find an answer for him. First down at the 27-yard line. Play action. Hurts goes underneath this Goddard, and he makes the catch out of bounds. Pickup of 8 yards to the 35. Second and 2 at the 35-yard line. Here is Barkley, cuts it back. Saquon Barkley continuing to run across midfield. And he's starting to feel it now here in Lambeau. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown run on their last drive, and a strong run that time, taking it just into Packer territory. First down to the 49-yard line. Here's Barkley again. Parsons was chasing at him and brought down by Quay Walker after a pickup of 2. Second and 8 at the 47-yard line. Barkley again, right side, stiff-armed, brought down. Good swarm by that Packer defense. Micah Parsons and Calcaterra going at it. And it's 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 at the 45. Big play here for the Green Bay defense. 4-man rush. Good protection. Hurts to the outside. Caught by Dotson. And a 1st down. Working on Nate Hobbs. Brought down by Javon Bullard. And it's a 1st down for Green Bay. Giving it up again on defense.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down. Here's a screen. A.J. Brown. 2nd catch. And another injured Eagle on the field. .237 to go before halftime. Philadelphia on the move once again. 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts with pressure coming to the outside. Dotson makes another catch. Slung out of bounds by Evan Williams. 3rd down and 4 on the way. And Lambeau Field trying to back up this defense that's given up touchdown after touchdown tonight. Empty backfield here for Hurts on 3rd down and 4. Four-man rush on the slant. Barkley breaking tackles, fighting his way inside the 15. Saquon Barkley showing off his strength as we hit the 2-minute warning in Lambeau. First down at the 14-yard line, opposite side of the 2-minute warning now here for Philly. It's been the Saquon Barkley drive to this point. And now Brown. Brought down from behind as he couldn't get going upfield. Just 2 yards. Rashawn Gary there for the tackle, and now 2nd down. From the 12, 2nd and 8. Just a 3-man rush. Hurts up the middle. Looking for another one, and he's in. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts doing it again with his legs. His 2nd rushing touchdown. And Philadelphia adds on to their lead. Jake Elliott on for the extra point once again. Philadelphia has had the ball 4 times, and they've scored 4 touchdowns. 28-17. 10 plays, 73 yards down the field, 4:12 off the clock. And down by 11 again is that man, Jordan Love. Packers do start the second half with the football, so a chance to get a 1-2 punch here. Try to maybe overshadow Philadelphia here if they can score before the break. Return from inside the 5-yard line will bring him out shy of the 25. So here comes Green Bay back out. Matthew Golden has had an excellent first half. 5 catches, 80 yards, and his first NFL touchdown on their last drive. See what they can do here in a 2-minute drill before halftime. First down for Jordan Love, minute 20 to go, first down. Starting at the 23-yard line, they started off with a screen to Jacobs with blocking. And Josh Jacobs, first down the sideline out across the 45, and an excellent start for Green Bay on that drive. First down at the 45-yard line. Here's Love underneath the wicks, and he fights his way across midfield. Green Bay will take a timeout here with 1:09 to go. Looking to score before the break. A field goal or a touchdown make it a one-possession game, and then Green Bay starts the second half with the football. Second and 3 at the 48-yard line. Love sets his feet downfield and incomplete for Watson. Cooper DeJean there again, and it's third down. Cooper DeJean has played excellent tonight so far for Philadelphia. And now third down and 3 here for Green Bay, and they need to get to the 45. 1:04 to go before halftime. That's Musgrave in motion on the outside. Jordan Love on third down. Sets and fires to Jacobs for a first down. What a find there by Jordan Love, and Jacobs, who was working on Cooper DeJean, picks up the first down to the 35. Great throw by Jordan Love. And now back to the ball quickly with 40 seconds and counting. Play action, quick throw, picked off, intercepted over the middle. And Philadelphia takes over. Intercepted by Michael Carter. No, excuse me, it's Jahad Campbell with the interception. And there goes the 2-minute drill drive for Green Bay. First takeaway of the night belongs to the Philly defense. Threw it right at him. There's two guys on the roster with the same number on defense. Jahad Campbell and Michael Carter both listed at number 30, so that's my fault. But not really. And here comes Saquon Barkley back out. So now 36 seconds for Philadelphia to work with here. And a chance to add on even further here before halftime. First down for Philadelphia. Just a 3-man rush by the Packers and a quick throw to Brown. And A.J. Brown's got 11, first down. 31 seconds to go, timeout Philly. So a big chance here for Philadelphia to extend their lead even further after Green Bay was looking to maybe make it a game again going into halftime. On first down, Hurts underneath to Barkley, and Saquon gets brought down just shy of the 45. Timeout Philly with 25 seconds to go. They're down to one timeout remaining here before halftime. Empty backfield here for Hurts on second down. Hurts over the middle, wide open, Dallas Goedert, and he takes it to the 25. First down, Philadelphia. And they are in field goal range now for Jake Elliott. And it looks like they're going to be content with that as they let the clock wind down. And they're going to call a timeout here with 4 seconds to go before halftime. Pure domination by Philadelphia in this first half. And they'll send the field goal unit and Jake Elliott out to try to extend their lead to 14 here before halftime. So Jake Elliott out for the field goal. Trying to make it a 2-touchdown lead for the Eagles. Awkward snap, nearly blocked. Flag flies in as the kick is good. With 1 second to go. Ooh. So how does Philadelphia want to play this? There's only 1 second left. And they're going to decline the penalty to put the points on the board. So it's 14-point lead for Philadelphia with 1 second left. And that was the only drive for Philadelphia in that first half that didn't result in a touchdown. And the only reason it didn't, perhaps, is because it was at the end of the halftime, so they kicked the field goal. So a dominating performance by the Philadelphia offense, clicking on all cylinders as this one goes through the back of the end zone with 1 second to go.
At their own 35-yard line.
So time for one play. We'll see how Green Bay wants to play this here. With 1 second to go, they are going to throw it. They're letting their receivers fly downfield except for that guy. Musgrave makes the catch. Tackled down by Cooper DeJean. Who else? We have hit halftime in Lambeau. 31-17, Eagles with a 14-point lead. Dominant on offense in that first half. We'll be back. Start of the second half here at Lambeau. Week 10 action, Monday Night Football concluding Week 10 with the Eagles currently leading by 14 over the Green Bay Packers. The Packers will start with the football here to start the third quarter. With that Philadelphia offense clicking on all cylinders here tonight. 5 drives, 4 touchdowns, and a field goal, and the only reason that field goal is in there is because they're out of time in the first half. And Green Bay will start shy of the 25 here. Good coverage by Philadelphia on special teams. And now here comes Jordan Love and company back out. Decent first half for them. They're just trying to play catch up here to this Philadelphia offense that has looked unstoppable. So first down at the 32-yard line. Start of the second half, and Love's throwing it. Going up the sideline, batted away. That time Blankenship got a hand in there, and it's second down. This Eagles secondary also playing pretty well. It's been all Cooper DeJean in that first half, and now it starts off with a good play by Blankenship. Second and 10. Love over the middle and hit Campbell in the helmet, and it's third down and 10. If Campbell was actually looking, he could have had his second interception of the game, and now third down and 10. Now third down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Back-to-back incompletions to start the second half, and now looking to avoid going 3 and out. Love with all day, running it again. And Jordan Love with a big chunk of yardage to the 45. 23-yard run for Jordan Love. Keeps the drive alive. Look at all that open space in front of him. There was nobody near him. And a first down for Green Bay. Play action. Love sets up deep in the pocket. Watch out. He's demolished. No chance as Jalen Carter gets home for the sack and a loss of 10. Nobody got fooled by the play action, and Jalen Carter gets home for the sack. Looked almost as if the offensive line there just kind of stopped blocking. And Jordan Love ends up on his backside, and now second and long for Green Bay. Here's Love on a quick hitter to the outside. Matthew Golden was unable to turn the corner, brought down by Quinyon Mitchell. And now third down and long here for Green Bay. Empty backfield here for Love on 3rd down and long. Need to get to the Eagles' 45. Pump fake. Love floats it. Down the sideline. Watson! Christian Watson, touchdown! What a throw by Jordan Love. He got hit on the release. And Christian Watson blows the top off the defense, and the Packers are back in it. Another strike by Jordan Love. Packers back in business. 7-point game. What a start to the second half. 6 plays, 78 yards. And the big strike to Christian Watson. Brandon McManus sends it away. We've got ourselves a 7-point game early in the third. Out across the 30 and drugged to the ground there. So here comes Philly's offense, leading by a touchdown. They've looked unstoppable in this game so far. And now they come out to try to prove if that's true. 7-point game. Green Bay's defense has struggled tonight. Looking to make a big stop to try to give their team a chance to tie the game on offense. First down starting at the 32-yard line. And they started off with Barkley, and he's brought down behind the backfield. Carl Brooks brings him down, and that's a loss of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
So behind the chains now, Philadelphia, 2nd and 12. Here's a screen for Barkley. And a good play on the edge by Quay Walker. Sets up 3rd down. 3rd down and 8 here for Philadelphia after a 4-yard pickup to Barkley. And now a huge play for Green Bay's defense early in this third. Third down and 8. At the 35-yard line. Here's Hurts. Standing in, moving around, dumping it off short. Dallas Goedert made the catch, but nowhere to go as he's brought down by Edgerrin Cooper. And Green Bay's defense gets their first stop of the game, and it couldn't come at any better point in time. Braden Mann on to punt it away. And back deep for Green Bay. Fair catch called for and taken in by Matthew Golden. So first down, Green Bay. They went down and scored the big touchdown to Christian Watson on their last drive, and now a chance to go down if they can score again to tie the game. A game where Philadelphia took the lead on their opening drive, and then it kind of went back and forth. It was 7-0, 7-7, 14-7. And then ever since Philadelphia scored their second touchdown of the game, they have had the lead ever since. First down at the 17-yard line here for Green Bay in a 7-point game. To throw, Jordan Love underneath, pass caught, good catch to Dontavian Wicks. And he takes it inside the 30-yard line for a first down. 17 yards, and the Packers offense starting to feel their mojo. Look at the protection up front, nobody near Jordan Love, and a good catch by Dontavian Wicks. First down at the 33-yard line. Here's Love. On the move, wide open Golden. And he's got a first down to the 49-yard line. Cooper DeJean there on the tackle, but it's a first down again for Green Bay. And they have all the momentum right now.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 48. Here's Jacobs. And Cooper DeJean brings him down right across the line of scrimmage. DeJean has been all over the place tonight. He's been in coverage, making good plays in the secondary. He's up near the line of scrimmage making tackles. He forced a fumble earlier in the game of Jordan Love on a pass rush. He has been a workhorse tonight. And he lines up against Matthew Golden at the bottom of your screen. 2nd and 8. Jacobs again up the middle. Josh Jacobs lowering his shoulder. First down inside the 40. And here come the Packers. 14 more yards that time for Josh Jacobs.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, Green Bay to the 37-yard line. Love setting up a screen for Jacobs. Room to run. And Jacobs takes on the contact and drives Sidney Brown to the ground in a pickup of 9. Another chunk play for Green Bay. And Matt LaFleur loving every second of it. Nick Sirianni, 2 great coaches in the NFL, doing battle here tonight. High-scoring game. Green Bay down by 7 on the move. To the outside, dangerous throw. Romeo Doubs gets brought down immediately by Jair Alexander, and now 3rd down and 1. And what does Nick Sirianni have against Matt LaFleur on this big 3rd down upcoming? 3rd and a long yard here for Green Bay. They hand it off to Jacobs. Watch out. Brought down in the backfield. Beautiful play up front for Philadelphia. And that brings up 4th down. Brandon Graham was in there defensively. And now decision time here for Green Bay. And they're going to go for it. Last time they went for it at around this same spot, it was a Matthew Golden touchdown. On 4th down, good pickup by Jacobs. Love on the move to the end zone. Jump ball, incomplete for Golden. What an effort. And it's a turnover on downs. The Philadelphia defense stands tall. Look at this play. Jair Alexander at the last second knocks it away. Wow. So Philadelphia takes over at the 31. Turnover on downs by Green Bay. First down, Philadelphia. Started off with Barkley. Beautiful cutback. Saquon Barkley for a first down and a gain of 11. Beautiful cutback to find that open hole. And he wasn't brought down until he gains 12 yards, and he's brought down by Evan Williams. First down at the 42. Fake it to Barkley this time. Hurts swings it to Barkley. Breaking tackles, Saquon. First down, or just close to it. Micah Parsons chases him out of bounds. And another good play by Saquon Barkley. Second and inches, world of possibilities here for the Philadelphia offense. And that's a good possibility. Here's Barkley, breaks away. Saquon Barkley making moves, breaking tackles, and he sets up first down inside the 20. And Saquon Barkley is feeling it here in this third quarter. First down inside the 20-yard line for Philadelphia. Double play fake, and Hurts is dumped in the backfield. No chance to do anything on that one, and Rashawn Gary is there for Green Bay, and a loss of 6. The double play action took way too long. And that puts kind of a halt on what has been an excellent drive to this point. Now behind the chains, Philadelphia. Second and 16 at the 24. Extra man on the blitz. Eagles pick it up. Wide open on the outside is Goddard, who lowers his shoulder to the 11-yard line into Hobbs. And it's 3rd down and 3 now. Third down and 3 at the 10-yard line. Blitz is coming on the slant. Brown to the 1-yard line, and it's 1st and goal. A.J. Brown stopped inches short of the goal line, and the Eagles are knocking on the door.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
From inside the 1-yard line, 1st and goal, and they're not in tush-push formation here. They hand it off to the up man, trying to fight his way in, and he's got it. Touchdown! Van Sumeren takes it in for the score, and Philadelphia adds on. A rare fullback dive in the NFL in 2025. Philadelphia extends their lead once again. And Matt LaFleur is beside himself on the sideline.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Back to a 14-point Philadelphia lead. 7 plays, 70 yards, 3:56 off the clock. And Lambeau Field is quiet again after their team gave them a glimmer of hope of some momentum, and they turned it over on downs. A couple chunk plays for Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley got him downfield. And then the rushing touchdown by the fullback to make it a 2-score game again.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott sends it away. Here's Green Bay from the 5. Makes a man miss just shy of the 25, and he stopped at the 25. Here comes Jordan Love out. 21 of 35. He's at 300 yards through the air. It's been an excellent game for Jordan Love. He just hasn't gotten the help on defense. I mean, 24 points before the end of the 3rd quarter will have you in the lead in a lot of football games. The problem is Philadelphia has been unstoppable on offense, and that's a huge difference in this game. And Jordan Love has been trying to play from behind, keeping his team in it all night long. We'll see what he's got here to start this drive. He flings it downfield, and a wild throw goes incomplete, looking for Musgrave, and pressure was right in his face. Makuba there defensively.
At the 25-yard line.
So 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line here for Green Bay. And Jacobs up the middle, big hole. Jacobs fighting, 1st down to the 35. Josh Jacobs has quietly had a good night tonight for Green Bay's offense. And a 1st down for Green Bay to the 35-yard line. First down, play action. Good pickup by Jacobs and a wide open receiver. It's Dontavian Wicks to midfield. Working on Quinion Mitchell, and Dontavian Wicks moves the chains. Look at this block by Jacobs right in front of Jordan Love right there, and then a good catch. Up in the air goes Dontavian Wicks. First down to midfield. Love, quick throw, caught. Big hit delivered on Wicks. That was Michael Carter, or excuse me, that was Jahad Campbell who delivers the blow. Under a minute to go in the third quarter now in a 14-point game. Love stands in. Underneath, Wicks again. Good tackle by DeJean. And now 3rd down and 2 on the way. Cooper DeJean again there defensively for Philadelphia. He might be the MVP of the night. And now a huge 3rd down upcoming here for Green Bay. And we do not have to get another snap here before the end of the 3rd. They can wind it all the way down and think about it more if they would like. And they do not snap it. End of 3 on Monday night from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, has the Eagles leading by 2 touchdowns. Third down and 2 to start the 4th quarter here for Green Bay. Down by 2 touchdowns, every drive important. Jacobs on 3rd down to the right side, and I don't think he got there. He did not. 4th down. And now what do you do if you're Green Bay? Beautiful tackle by Mitchell and company. Quinyon Mitchell comes up and then shoved backwards as well by Andrew Makuba. Right there is what saved them the 1st down. And now Green Bay from the 40-yard line down by 2 touchdowns is going to keep their offense out on the field once again for a huge 4th down and short. Do we see a Love sneak here perhaps against the Eagles? We do not. It's Jacobs, and he's got a 1st down. And Josh Jacobs takes it inside the 30. 1st down and plenty more for Josh Jacobs, and the drive continues. First down at the 29. 4-man rush by the Eagles, and Musgrave somehow hang on to make that catch, and Zach Bond was right there for the hit. And it's a gain of 4. Second down and 6 at the 25. Pump fake by Love. Over the middle, incomplete, broken up. Trying to hit Matthew Golden on the little drag route, and Andrew Makuba was there. 3rd down. And another big 3rd down on the way here for Green Bay, down by 14. Third down and 6 at the 25. Love sets his feet, launches, end zone, and it's broken up, nearly picked off. Back there was Jair Alexander again, and it's 4th down. And on 3rd down and 6, they go for the shot, and here comes the field goal team. Brandon McManus on for his 2nd field goal of the night. 42 yards away to try to cut into the lead, and McManus knocks it through. And it's back to an 11-point lead for Philadelphia, and it's still 2 possessions. So now all eyes will turn to Green Bay's defense here in Lambeau. from inside the 5-yard line. Out across the 25 and then shoved backwards there. So here comes Philadelphia back on offense. Saquon Barkley, 135 yards from scrimmage, 80 on the ground, 55 through the air. He has been a workhorse for Philadelphia. Their offense has been a workhorse as a whole. And now Green Bay will look to get a stop that they desperately need down by 2 possessions. First down starting at the 25. And they give it to Barkley on first down as he tackles and breaks loose. There goes Saquon down the sideline and brought down inside the 40-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle by Evan Williams, but Saquon Barkley continues his dominance. And he's well over 100 yards rushing now.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So up to the 37-yard line in one play, first down. Barkley again, that time stuffed behind the line. Shouldered down by Edgar and Cooper. And a couple other Green Bay defenders in there as well. Second down. So now if you're Green Bay, hold Philadelphia at the very most a field goal. Cannot give up a touchdown here. Second and 10. Hurts, screen, Barkley. Saquon to the sideline and out of bounds at the 30, maybe the 29-yard line, third down and 2. And they say he was actually inbounds, so the clock continues. And a big third down on the way for Green Bay's defense. So many different options for Jalen Hurts to go here on third down. Play action, Hurts floats it, A.J. Brown, he's got it! Touchdown, Philadelphia! He got free from the snap and Hurts just lofted it his direction. A guy who has had a lot of critics saying he doesn't get enough production, doesn't get the ball enough, just his 4th touchdown of the year. A guy who came into today only 29 catches, 395 yards receiving, and he makes a big play here in the 4th quarter to extend the Philly lead.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Jake Elliott on for the extra point, and it is up and through. 45 points tonight for the Eagle offense. And the latest strike to A.J. Brown. And pure domination by the Eagles offense tonight. And now it's going to get a lot harder for Green Bay. They trail by 3 possessions now. Jake Elliott on to send it away from inside the 5-yard line. And he is brought down shy of the 25. Good coverage there by Andrew Makuba. And now here comes Jordan Love, 25 of 42, 327 yards and 2 touchdowns. But he's trailing by 18 here in the 4th quarter. That Philadelphia offense just too much to handle. 27 points will get you a lot of wins in the NFL. Not against this Eagle team, though. When your defense can't stop the Eagles, it's going to be a long night regardless of how good your offensive stats look. First down at the 23-yard line. Play action to start the drive. Love fires, pass caught, Golden. First down across the 45, and he's working on Cooper DeJean, who was at an excellent night, but he gives up that play there. First down. First down at the 45. Love to the near side, caught by Wicks. And Dontavian Wicks gets slung to the ground. Guess who? Cooper DeJean, the tackle. And a pickup of 8 for Dontavian Wicks, as we are at the 10-minute mark and counting here in the 4th.
At the Eagles' 47-yard line.
2nd and 2. Love stands in, pressure in his face, and sack. Mason Graham. Pure domination up front. And it's 3rd down and 10. Third down and 10 here for Green Bay. A conversion they desperately need. Love down the sideline. And this one is caught. What a catch. Dontavian Wicks working on Mitchell and a 1st down inside the 15-yard line. Beautiful back shoulder throw by Jordan Love. Quinyon Mitchell in a one-on-one with Wicks and a good catch by Dontavian. 1st down. Play action. Love to the outside and Wicks turns it upfield and is knocked out of bounds by Cooper DeJean, and a pickup of 7 to the 7. 8:46 to go here in the 4th. Second and 3 from the 7. Here's Love swinging it out to Jacobs. And Jacobs fights forward near another 1st down, but he's short. And again, Cooper DeJean on the tackle. 3rd down and 1. Each play takes precious time off the clock. 3rd down and 1. A sneak by Love. Big hit. And he's short. My goodness. A huge hit by Jordan Davis, and it's 4th and short. There's no push up front by that Green Bay offense. And they're going to kick the field goal because the field goal makes it a 2-possession game. 21 yards to make it a 15-point game, and it's good. So now we're a 2-possession game. 45-30, high-scoring affair here on a Monday night. Week 10 concluding here across the National Football League here tonight. Big NFC game here, 6-2 Eagles, 5-2-1 Green Bay Packers. We had a lot of good games this weekend. Next week, our primetime games start off on Thursday night in New England. Jets, Patriots, and an AFC East rivalry matchup. Jets playing some hot football right now, getting their latest 2 wins of the season the last 2 weeks. Sunday slate looks good as well. We've got Seahawks-Rams, possibly the game of the weekend in the NFC West. A couple 7-2 red-hot teams going at it in the NFC West. You've got the NFL Madrid game, with the Commanders and Dolphins going at it overseas. Buccaneers, Bills, both teams 6-3. Chiefs, Broncos, AFC West battle could be a good game on Sunday afternoon. Jalen Hurts to midfield. Wasn't touched until the very end of the 47-yard line. Lions, Eagles. This Eagles team will go back home, take on the Lions on Sunday Night Football next weekend, and then it'll finish off here on a Monday night from Vegas with the Cowboys taking on the Raiders. So a good week coming up in Week 11 in the NFL next weekend. Here's Barkley. And he gets inside the 40. There's just no stopping this Philadelphia offense. As much as Green Bay needs a stop, the Eagles are already almost in field goal range, which would make it a 3-possession game again. We're under 6 minutes to go as well. I wonder who this ball is going to. Well, they hand it off to the up man. Everybody thought it was going to Barkley. They hand it off to the up man, and it's a 1st down to the 36. First down and 10 at the 36. Play action. Hurts slides down inside the 35. Pickup of 2 for Jalen Hurts, and the clock continues to tick down on Green Bay here tonight. Second down and 8. Again to throw. Hurts stands in, gonna run it again. Why not? First down inside the 25. And there is just no stopping this Eagles offense. First down to the 24-yard line with 4 minutes to go. And Barkley, left side. Saquon, what a move! Barkley, touchdown! Broken ankles downfield, and the Eagles with the icing on the cake. Oh! Evan Williams couldn't keep his footing. Look at this. Blew right by him with a little juke. And Saquon Barkley, have yourself a night. The dagger into the Green Bay Hearts here on a Monday night. Eagles break 50 tonight, and Saquon Barkley puts on a show. Jake Elliott on with the extra point. 52 points for the Eagles. I mean, the Packers offense put up 30 points tonight. That'll win you a good chunk of games in the NFL. If you put up 30 every week, you're probably a playoff team. The Philadelphia offense just put up 52 points. And it's not even close. This is an Eagles team that is out for blood. They had that Thursday night football loss against the Giants. And then ever since then, they want people to still take them seriously. I mean, the Packers have scored 30 points tonight, and they're not even in this ball game. It has been all Eagles. Just the Green Bay defense could not stop that Eagles offense. And if this is a sign of things to come in the second half of the season for Philadelphia, watch out. First down at the 25, quick throw to Musgrave, and he makes the catch and rolls on top of bodies just shy of the first down. Empty backfield here for Jordan Love. Quick throw, Jacobs makes the spinning catch and takes it into Philadelphia territory. If you told me coming into tonight that the Packers were going to put up 30 points against the Eagles and lose by 22, potentially, I would have thought you were crazy. Jordan Love, downfield, hits him in stride. Romeo Doubs, down the sideline, inside the 5, and it's first and goal. Good strike there by Jordan Love. Jordan Love is over 400 yards, and he's losing by 22. Absolutely incredible by that Eagles offense. First and goal, Love to Watson. Tried to dive across and he broke the plane. Touchdown. Second of the night for Christian Watson. And he just is able to break the plane. And now Green Bay will go for 2 here. They hand it off to Jacobs, and he meets a wall up front. 2-point conversion is no good. Michael Carter in the middle along with Campbell. And it's 52-36. So it's a 2-possession game with 2.5 to go, but game in the hand of the Eagles. 36 points put up tonight by Green Bay, and they're down by multiple possessions. Now McManus on for the onside kick. And it is fielded and recovered by Philadelphia. They can return this, and he's brought down at the 37-yard line. Cooper is there for the recovery, and 2:28 to go. Saquon Barkley through the air today, 7 catches for 57 yards. On the ground, he's well over 100 yards. And what a night for Saquon Barkley. First down and 10 at the 37-yard line. It's Barkley right back at him and just tripped up before he can get going. Timeout Green Bay with 2:25 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Second down and 3 for Philadelphia. Barkley again. That time Quay Walker meets him in the backfield. Third down now. Timeout Green Bay. The problem with this is, with the onside kick that Green Bay attempted, they're already in field goal range, and a field goal makes it a 3-score game. And Jake Elliott, one of the most automatic kickers in the NFL, will have a chance to definitely ice this game if it not already is. Third down and 6. They're going to throw it. Hurts going to the end zone and batted away and incomplete. Nate Hobbs was there defensively, and Jalen Hurts was going for the punch. And the clock stops with 2:17 to go in the fourth, so Green Bay will have a timeout and the 2-minute warning. But if Jake Elliott hits this field goal, that'll pretty much wrap it up in a 3-score game. 49 yards for Elliott. Gets it off clean, and the kick is through. And it's a 3-possession game at 19 points for Philadelphia. $55 points for Philadelphia tonight. Wow. Jalen Hurts masterclass, Saquon Barkley masterclass. A.J. Brown with a touchdown. Big plays all over the yard. Unbelievable night for Philadelphia on offense. To the 25-yard line goes the return. And here comes the Green Bay offense out on the field. Matthew Golden has had a good game. The rookie scored his first NFL touchdown in this game on a big play on 4th down earlier in the first half. But if you told me 36 points would be put up by this Green Bay offense and they lost by 19 potentially, that's unheard of. So we'll get 1, maybe 2 plays here before the 2-minute warning. We'll wrap it up here in Lambeau. Philadelphia playing with dominance after the bye week. Quick throw to Matthew Golden, who makes the catch. And they will take it down to the 2-minute warning. 55-36, dominating performance by Philadelphia tonight. Up the middle goes Jacobs, and Josh Jacobs runs it to the 40. First down, Green Bay. The Eagles have a big-time matchup next weekend against Detroit. At home, Sunday Night Football, 6-3 Lions, 7-2 Philadelphia Eagles next Sunday night. Should be a great game from Lincoln Financial Field. The Packers are going into next week on back-to-back losses as Matthew Golden makes another catch. He's had a good night. They go into next week. They have to travel to East Rutherford, New Jersey to take on the Giants on Sunday. The Packers with losses to Carolina last week, a huge loss for the Packers. And then now they have to go into the Giants, whose future looks bright despite the loss this week. Packers have brutal losses this season to the Cleveland Browns. They tied with the Cowboys, and they lost last week to the Panthers. As Jordan Love is on the move, fires downfield, and Christian Watson can't bring that one in. And it's third down. This will be the first loss for Green Bay this season against a team that is currently in the playoff hunt. The Panthers could make a run towards the end of it. They're back over 500. But this is going to be interesting for Green Bay down the stretch in a very competitive NFC North. Here's Jordan Love flinging it downfield, and it is incomplete. Nearly intercepted, now fourth down. They still have a game in a couple weeks against Minnesota, who's looking promising now. They have a game on Thanksgiving against Detroit. On the road, they have to play the Bears twice still. They have to play Denver. They have to play Baltimore. They have to play Minnesota twice still. This is going to be a very interesting second half of the year for the Green Bay Packers. Love on fourth down is incomplete. And that'll wrap it up here in Lambeau. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Turnover on downs for Green Bay, and Philadelphia can put the finishing touches on this one tonight. Hurts takes the knee, and that'll do it. From Lambeau Field, the Philadelphia Eagles fly into town in the frozen tundra and put up 55 points on Green Bay. And Philadelphia's in the win column once again. 55-36 the final score. Green Bay falls for the second week in a row. And things are looking good for the Philadelphia Eagles in the future, and a lot of questions moving forward for the Green Bay Packers. Eagles will be back home to take on the Lions on Sunday Night Football next week. Giants will host the Packers in East Rutherford, New Jersey in Week 11. Dominating performance by the Philly offense. And they win it handily. 55 points put up in Lambeau. What a night for the Eagles offense.